Hi, today we're going to have a look at how to create PDF files on automation from a letter of recommendation form. As you can see in this particular form, I have all the details of letter of recommendation. And once the user fills in all the details in this form and they click on submit, the responses will go to the responses side of the database over here. I already have created two dummy submissions out of the particular form. And now I'm looking to create a PDF file on automation whenever a new submission comes up inside this database. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. PDF Output help me produce PDF files on automation from Google document with the help of a Notion database. I already have the database available on my end. I simply need to connect it with a Google document, which will be my template file as a letter of recommendation, and then we can create the PDFs on automation. You can use it to produce any documents at scale such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations, which you're generating on a day-to-day basis on a business. Let's click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will understand how the automation will work from here. So I'm going to quickly sign in inside the dashboard, and then I will show you how to create the PDFs on automation. First thing is adding a Notion database. So we already have the database available over here, which we need to connect. So let me click on add Notion database, and this will take me to the setup screen where I can connect the database. Meanwhile, let me copy the database title from here. So this is the entire database title. Let me copy it, and I will be adding it inside the selection screen. So click on select pages and enter the database title over here. Okay. So from here, you can select the particular form which you're going to use. So I'm going to use this particular form, letter of recommendation. So whenever you're adding a database, always enter the database title inside the search pages and then add it. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from here, because if you do that, your experience will not be smooth and you will not be able to add the databases correctly. Okay. So always enter the database inside the search pages and then only add it. Alongside this, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say the letter of recommendation is connected with database A and database B, you also need to add database A and database B in order to have all the relation and roller values come up in the PDF file. Otherwise, the relation and roller properties will not appear. So make sure you're adding all the relational databases inside the search pages as well. Click on allow access, and now we will get access to the letter of recommendation form, which we can use for the remaining steps. If your database is not appearing over here in the drop down, simply click on reload database, or you can try refreshing the data page uh, at least once, and you will be able to see the database pop up. Okay, so my database is not yet visible. Let me refresh this once again, and I will be able to see the particular database appear up over here. So now you can see letter of recommendation showing over here. Click on this, and now you will be able to see all the properties of the particular database appear over here one below the other. So you can see all the properties of this letter of recommendation showing up, which we can use for the remaining steps for the automation. Okay, and you can see it has added these two additional columns, generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is set to ready to generate, the PDF file will be created for those specific records right inside the PDF file section. Okay, so make sure to mark your records as ready to generate whichever you want to create as PDF file. After this, we need to add a Google document for the database. So click on add Google document. If you already have any letter of recommendation template available on your drive, click on existing document, and you can choose any existing template which you have as a document on your drive. Okay, I do not have any such document available, so I will go with a demo document, and it will create me a sample document which will automatically be mapped to all the properties of the database. So you can see it has created me this demo document where I have all the fields in the placeholders automatically mapped with the database values. So we have character evaluation, we have relationship details, we have respondent. All the fields are already available over here, which we have already added inside this document. Okay, so when the PDF will be created, the candidate's information will be replaced with the candidate information field that we see over here. Similarly, the character evaluation will also be replaced with the character evaluation values, and so on for all the fields. Okay, this is how it works. But the best part is you can also manually map any properties onto the document. So let's say I want to add recommenders information. I can click on copy. I can go to the document and simply use Control V or Command V. Okay, so you can simply use Control V or Command V, and you can paste the property onto the document live. Okay, similarly, let's say I want to add relationship details. Click on copy and put it anywhere on the document using paste. So you can copy paste all the properties onto the document one after the other, whichever you want to map it. For me, all the mappings are already done, so I do not need to do it. Another thing is that I can define how the PDF file will be named. So I can choose any particular column from this list which I'll be using to define the PDF file. Let's say I want to define the PDF file by the received by field. So I will simply select received by, and all the PDF file will be named as per that. Okay. So now everything is all set. Let's click on download PDF. And now my PDF file will be downloaded right inside this PDF file column. Okay. It gets downloaded onto the downloads directory as well, and it will be created inside this particular database over here. So if you click on this, you will be able to see the PDF file populate, and all the fields are automatically mapped with the values from the database. Similarly, if I click on the second record, the PDF file will also be created for the second record, and the values are automatically mapped. So we have got two files which were created, and all the fields are automatically mapped with the corresponding values from the database. Okay. If you want to automate this entire process, you can simply click on setup Notion automation, and now the PDF file will be created on automation mode. So this means you do not need to use PDF output dashboard and design all these things and create the documents. You can simply add the records into the database. So whenever a new submission comes up, a user clicks on submit and the records get added. Simply put it to ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created over here. This eliminates the need to use PDF output to set up everything, as everything happens on automation mode right inside the database. So whenever a new submission comes up, a user clicks on ready to generate, and the PDF will automatically be created right inside the database. This makes it really convenient and easy to use, as you do not have to juggle between the different tools to create a PDF. Everything happens live inside the database, and you can take advantage of this to create PDFs forever. I hope this explanation was clear to you. If you still have questions, use the chat bubble at the bottom and send me a message with your queries. I'll be able to address that whenever I receive the messages. Or else you can use the contact section at the bottom of the homepage, where you will be able to send me an email with the issues on this, and I'll be able to address the issues for you. You even have an option to book a free demo session, so take advantage of this, and I will give you a free demo